Hi, I'm Dave Worzel, and you're watching PHTV4 Spotlight. Today's Spotlight is on the girls' track and field program at Stagg High School in Palos Hills. With me on my right, we've got head coach Mary Guido, and on my left, Gwen, one of the athletes on the team. And we're going to get a preview of what's coming up. We are very early in the season. I don't think you've had a meet yet, even though some are coming up pretty quick here, right? So we're going to preview the season, how things look for you this year, and then and matter of fact, before we even get to any of that, Mary, how long have you been at Stagg? What do you teach and coach? How long have you been a head coach?
I've been at Stagg. This is my 16th year teaching and coaching at Stagg. I have been coaching track, though, for 19 years, and I teach health education.
All right, congratulations. It's a lot of years.
It is a lot of years.
Is it going by quickly, I'm hoping?
It's one of those things where it's simultaneously really long and also has gone by in a blink of an eye.
It is a strange, right? It's like, oh my God, 19 years, but yeah, for sure. Well, all right, and Gwen, how about what events do you do on the track team?
I do high jump and sprints.
Okay, so are you a rocket too? You get up in the air, you've got a good vertical jump?
Yeah, I'd like to think so.
Okay, how about what's your PR in the high jump?
As of last year, it's 5.2, but I'm hoping to get that number up this year.
Okay, and so PR, personal record, what's significant about the height of 5'2"?
That's the state qualifying standard, so that gets you places in the sport of high jump for girls in Illinois.
Okay, so congratulations. We're talking to a state qualifier here, and hopefully that again this year, and you're competitive down there. All right, then how about, let's talk about the challenges of an indoor season. Obviously, District 230, we don't have indoor facilities, and yet you've got an indoor schedule. So how is the preseason going? How do you feel about where the team is at, what you've been able to accomplish so far?
Well, we are still really early in the season. We're in our middle of our third week, so we're still inviting new kids out right now. But as always, we have a challenge in that we don't have the facilities to be able to host a high jump practice. So we have to get really creative to prepare our athletes for competing in events that they haven't yet seen, and when we go to our competition starting next week.
Okay. All right. So you still feel good about it, even though they haven't had the chance. They'll be there.
Yeah, you know what? We always tell them for our school, unlike schools that have indoor facilities, we use indoor season as like a practice. Like it's our chance to experience indoor track and field. And then that way, when we get to outdoor, we're ready to roll. But unlike other schools that have these facilities who can come right out of the gates competing, our stuff indoors is experience only.
Yeah, it's a great mindset to take to it. It's an opportunity to get practice in a competitive setting for that outdoor. Gwen, so you have a lot of experience in track. How do you feel about where you're at right now? Obviously dealing with the limitations of what you can do in practice, but heading into, you'll be ready to high jump, I'm sure. How do you feel about where your prep is and in your sprint workout?
I'm really excited. I feel like I'm really prepared. I've been coming to all the preseason stuff. We've been practicing for a couple months. Obviously limited, but with what I do have, I feel like I'm really prepared and I'm ready to take on the challenge of competing.
Good. I like it. Looking forward to the competition. All right, and then let me ask, they're all important, they're all fun, but are there meets or competitions you especially look forward to because of whether where it's at or the athletes you're going to get to compete with or against that make that moment special?
Oh, of course. This year we actually have some new meets, so I'm kind of looking forward to a new experience. We're going to go to Revis High School they just have a brand new track, and so we're going to be competing there. So I'm excited just to see the facility. And then we have some staple meets indoors that we always look forward to. One of our favorites historically, we unfortunately can't make this year because of a schedule conflict. So we'll look forward to getting back to them next year. But this year, our big one that we'll be taking our varsity girls to is down at Illinois Wesleyan University. It's called Gwen, help me out. What's it called?
Normal University or U-High Invitational.
U-High, that's right. We're going to U-High.
Okay. Yeah. I like it. Good level, high level competition.
Yeah, and we also get to see teams from downstate. It's more central Illinois, and I don't believe, Gwen, you'll know more than me. She knows and remembers these things, but I don't think there's very many teams from up here that travel down there. So it's kind of nice for us to kind of get out of our comfort zone with teams and see brand new competition.
I agree. There's something always a little extra exciting about new competition.
Absolutely.
Gwen, how about for you? Are there certain event or invites or meets you look forward to, maybe because of where or who you get to compete with?
Same thing, the U-High Invitational, just because I love the facility. It's at Illinois Wesleyan. They have a really nice indoor track. They also have really good concessions. I like their pretzels. But
That's a
yeah,
bonus, right?
it's really nice to see schools that I usually don't see. Like there's a couple Catholic schools that are a little more north than us. I think it's in like Aurora or something like that. And I never get to compete against private schools usually. So it's really nice to see the new competition that comes up in meets like that.
All right, good luck. I love the excitement about new competition that you're talking about. All right, and then how about let's do this? Maybe turn away from track for just a second. Do you do any other sports or clubs or activities at Stagg?
I don't do any other sports, but for clubs, I do cultivation club, which is where you pretty much garden and learn more about plants and how they interact with other plants and stuff, and it's
All
really
right.
fun.
No, it sounds, I like it, the working with the earth thing, right?
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing? All right, and then how about this? Do you have a favorite subject in school?
Yeah, AP Environmental Science, which kind of goes hand in hand with that. So luckily my classroom is right next to the greenhouse, so whenever I want I can go check it out and check on my garlic bulbs.
I say there's got to be something nice and healthy, mentally, refreshing about working with the environment like that. So I almost feel like I could guess this next answer. You're a senior, enjoy the last few months of high school, but do you have post high school plans coming up?
Yeah, I plan to go to a 4-year college and study physical education and special education so I can hopefully work back here one day. And I want to work with students with special needs and get them physically active.
Okay, so a future teacher here, congratulations, obviously an inspiration and a coach as well.
Yeah, I do plan on coaching high jump, especially back here. I want to help girls with the drive to be better, just like me.
Okay, you did throw me for a loop because I thought we're going to see some environmental science thing in your future, but
Maybe I'll do cultivation club as well. So.
okay, all right, there you go. This is a good plan. All right, and then a couple of last questions for both of you. One is, we've had some big indoor national, international meet competition lately, the Grand Prix, the New Balance one, the Olympics this last summer. Can you kind of point to an athlete or an event, maybe in the Olympics or another invite that, like, what a great event, what a great race, or an athlete you admire in some way? Coach, you want to take it first?
Sure. My answer's got to be Sydney McLaughlin. I admire her as an athlete, the things that she's done for the 400-meter hurdle race worldwide, the record. She just continues to break her own world record. It's really just impressive to watch. But not only that, she's not an athlete that just does one event and is done. She's been part of an incredible 4x4 team for the women's for the United States. And just watching her in the Olympics has always been exciting. And I do admire her as an athlete. So it was great watching her succeed this year.
No, I agree. I mean, especially the hurdle race, right? That's truly extraordinary. The way they glide, I don't know if glide is the right word, but it looks like it sometimes, right?
Yeah, it's a beautiful race, and she runs it it's effortless to watch her run. It's like, is she even working hard? And it's really amazing to watch her. She's a natural born talent, obviously, and it seems from what I've known of her training schedule, she works obviously so hard, and it's just really great to see that pay off for her.
Yeah, it's a really good point. When they run, they make it look easy or almost, like you said, effortless, and yet you know how much work is going in to make that happen. Gwen, how about for you? A special athlete or event this last year?
Yaroslava Marukic broke the world record in high jump and had been standing for a really long time. So it was really nice to see her kick that down, especially with so much competition nowadays. Also, Vashti Cunningham had some new PRs. She's from America, so she's really cool.
I saw the first trip you mentioned, and it is extraordinary how high they get their body up, how they can, acrobat in the air like that to get over the bar. Hopefully you'll be doing that at the state meet this next year. All right, and then final question for both of you. What do you like best about coaching or being an athlete in the track program at Stagg?
Without question, the most impressive thing to watch is the girls grow and achieve personal best. And it doesn't matter where you started from. If you put forth the time and the effort, you will see growth and you will see change. And watching those personal bests continue to happen year in and year out and throughout the season, but then, of course, over the course of 4 years as well, is just really exciting and really rewarding for me.
It is incredibly rewarding to see that type of development, right? To see where they started and the point they achieve or arrive at. Gwen, how about for you?
I'd have to agree. Watching my teammates grow. I mean, you can ask Guido. Last year, I was like, "Was that a PR?" Like, I would know before they did. I'm constantly tracking to see, watching my teammates get better and better, and it just makes me happy to see them grow. And Yeah, we're just such a close-knit community. We all care about each other, and nobody ever wants anyone to do bad. So it's just like we really support each other, and I love it. You don't get that with other sports. I mean, you do, but it's just people say track is an individual sport, but it truly is a team sport.
Yeah.
You do better when you have the support of your team.
So you got to admire an athlete who, like, in celebrating your teammates.
Oh my
right?
gosh, yeah, Gwen. That's something Gwen has just. She brings the energy, she brings the excitement, and she truly does know before the athletes do that they broke records. She is incredible. She's caught several mistakes that I've made over the years. She's got a brain for numbers for sure. But it is truly remarkable to watch Gwen specifically in action when she is so genuinely excited for her teammates, but also for her competitors. I mean, it's just really fun to watch her out in meet environments.
All right. Well, I look forward to it. Gwen, I look forward to the competition you get to perform at, and hopefully I get to see you in a meet this year. Coach, good luck this year. The best, okay?
Good luck to your athletes, too.
Thank you. I'm Dave Worsley. You've been watching PHTV4 Spotlight. Today's Spotlight has been on the girls track and field program at Stagg High School. We've been talking with head coach Mary Guido and Gwen, athlete on the team. Thank you for watching.